From Shenandoah, from Page County, from KMA land, this is KMA News Headlines. Good afternoon. I'm Mike Peterson with the latest from the KMA newsroom on this Monday afternoon. Page County voters go to the polls Tuesday to decide the hotly contested county auditor's race. Polls are open Tuesday from 7 a.m. until 8 p.m. in the special election to select a successor to Melissa Wellhausen, who resigned in November. Cindy Van Fossen was appointed to the position in December, but a petition drive forced the special referendum. After serving as a bookkeeper at Easters in Clarinda, Van Fossen spent 20 years as business manager in the Clarinda School District and 5 years in a similar role in the Trainer School District before retiring in 2023. Van Fossen's opponent, Kristen Wagner, has worked for the past 2.5 years in the Page County Auditor's Office, where she currently serves as the deputy auditor. Both candidates were interviewed as part of a special Meet the Candidate series on KMA's Morning Line program. You still have time to vote absentee until 4:30 this afternoon at the Page County Auditor's Office in Clarinda. Elsewhere, Maryville voters head to the polls tomorrow to decide on a bond issue referendum to overhaul the city's water treatment system. Polls are open tomorrow from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the 3 voting locations in Maryville as voters decide on a $50 million bond issue to acquire land to construct a new water treatment plant, the next step in borrowing from the Missouri Department of Natural Resources State Revolving Fund, a federal-state partnership providing low-interest loans to Missouri communities for water infrastructure programs. State Senator Tom Shipley is among KMA land lawmakers weighing in on proposed funding levels for public education. Both Governor Kim Reynolds and Senate Republican leaders propose a 2% increase in supplemental state aid, or SSA, for K-12 schools in fiscal 2026, which begins July 1st. That's less than the 2.5% SSA approved by lawmakers in last year's session. Speaking on KMA's Morning Line program this morning, Shipley says he has serious reservations about allocating less state dollars for schools this second.
Number one, I don't think it's enough. But secondly, it would raise property taxes on a good share of my district because many of those schools would fall into the budget guarantee side of things. And when you do that, then the way they make it back up is raising property taxes. And, we've made efforts at the state level to reduce people's property taxes. And it just seems to me we're just picking and choosing who's going to raise property taxes and who's not.
The Nottoway Republican says the lower SSA level would affect both big and small school districts. You can hear the full interview with State Senator Tom Shipley with the web story at KMAland.com as well as on our Morning Line page. And an honor nearly 80 years in the making. A World War II veteran from Taylor County finally received his Bronze Battle Star over the weekend. As part of a swing through KMA land Friday afternoon, Iowa Congressman Zach Nunn presented 98-year-old Edward Johnson with a Battle Participation Star, also known as the Bronze Battle Star, at Bedford Specialty Care for his nearly 2 years of service in Germany from 1944 to 46. Our KMA on-track weather for this afternoon: increasing clouds, temperatures falling to around 40 by late this afternoon. For tonight, mostly cloudy with a low of around 20. More news at 5:05 and 6:05 this evening and online at KMAland.com. For KMA News, I'm Mike Peterson. So long, my friend.